Okay, so I came to a realization over the period of like past 3 to 4 months that music um, can be a great medium of storytelling, great artistic tool to express, which I didn't believe. Not that I didn't believe, I did. I did think that there was potential in music, but it's just that I had never experienced it before. And for the longest time, I did not understand why. Because I used to listen to music a lot. A lot. I had a Spotify subscription. I was listening to music every single day while I was in college and even after college. But I never saw in music something so artistically genius that it felt like a great medium to express an emotion or a story. I would get instances of small songs that would connect with me, but not to the point where, oh yeah, um, I can tell a story through music. It never felt like that. And for the longest time, I even blamed it on me. Maybe I'm just not a guy um, who can understand music, or maybe I am tone deaf in a strange way. You get what I mean, right? But I came to a realization over the last 3 4 months that music can be an insane tool uh, to tell a story, to share emotions, to create works of art. And this realization came to me when I changed the way I started listening to music. So, the first biggest change I did was uh, canceling Spotify subscription. I did that and I switched to listening to music album wise. Not based on some random algorithm recommending me individual songs to listen to, not through playlist, but like proper full on album. And that genuinely changed my experience. I actually, what I did was basically buy an iPod. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Go, Papa. So this is the iPod. I bought an iPod, and um, I also bought a few albums through Apple Music, and I put it in there, and I listened to them from front to back, and something clicked. Listening to listening to an album from start to finish made me realize that you're like a single song doesn't always capture what an artist is trying to convey, because it's like you randomly reading a specific chapter from a novel, but maybe that specific chapter had a cool scene, like probably an action scene. You enjoyed that scene, that's awesome. But if you just read that one chapter, you're missing out on so much more, so much context. Maybe there's a lot of build up towards that action scene, you're missing that, and so much more, right? So I feel like that is what I was missing. I was listening to individual songs without context of where it was in a particular album and how the artist wanted me to consume it. And I also understand that there's a lot of songs that are not album songs, like singles, but an album experience is amazing. So, few artists that genuinely helped me realize this uh, beauty of music. I'll start with Eminem. He's the first artist whose album I bought, and I started going through his stuff chronologically. Um, that was like a beautiful experience because you can see the growth of an artist. the changes he makes to his music. And each album is so condensed, and it's telling of the time it was made and the state of the artist. And an album contains a theme that it's trying to convey. So it's so beautiful. I'll have a quick look. Files, database. I started with Eminem, Kanye West, Tame Impala. Tame Impala actually blew my mind, honestly. Then I listened to Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. That album, like if you're listening to Kendrick Lamar's song, specifically from Good Kid, Mad City, because I haven't heard rest of his album, but I assume it's similar to it. It's kind of sad if somebody listens to individual songs from Good Kid, Mad City without actually understanding the context of where the story or the song fits in terms of the storyline Kendrick is trying to weave. So, yeah. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon. Vampire Weekend, they're pretty cool. Dr. Dre, The Chronic. Yeah, and also Hosier. So these were some of the albums that really helped me kickstart my journey. So I genuinely encourage a lot of you who are watching to re-evaluate the way you're consuming music, because I don't think listening to Spotify recommendations and like creating playlists and just listening to individual songs is the best way to consume music, because music as a medium has a lot to offer, and I feel like we are diminishing the artistic value of music by consuming it almost like instant dopamine hits. Yeah, go to what I would recommend most people to do is go, if you're listening, if you're a music listener, if you are a Spotify music listener, go find your favorite song or like a few of the favorite song, and then figure out which album they are from. That's what I did in the beginning. So figure out where which albums your favorite songs are from, and try to give that album a listen from front to back. Not every song has to be a banger, but you'll learn so much more about the artist and the story that they're trying to say and the themes they're trying to instill on you. And that experience is amazing. So, hope you found this video valuable. See you next time.